Oh, you know, sometimes old Haystack looks back on these videos and he knows that someday he's going to pull these up 5 years down the road rather than 1 year, which old CH might add, we're approaching 1 year. Craft Haystack on YouTube. That being said, old CH will look back, pull these videos up 5, 10, maybe even 20 years down the line. Be like, wow, that handsome son of a bitch, he made some quality craft beer entertainment. Ye got. Anyways, from the most disgusting of states in the United States, especially the Albany area, most notably Latham, New York. This one's from Utica, New York. Saranac, Marzenfest. Happy Oktoberfest, you pieces of trash. It's almost over. Anyways, figured we'd go ahead, get topical. And perhaps a bit factual. Now, we all saw the second debate. It happened a week ago. Oh, there's Kenny Bone. Kenny Bone. Kenneth Bone is a coal plant operator. Anyways, get topical. We watched the second debate. It's getting close, folks. We're getting very, very close. Down to the wire, in fact, to Election Day. We might as well come to terms with the fact that Hillary is winning and Donald Trump is losing. Now,
well, I actually agree with that.
It's awesome. YouTube has the debate in full. We can watch Donald fumble over his words, not make any sense. Basically make a mockery of both, not only the supposed presidency he wishes to claim, but also the Republican Party as it stands now. It's disgusting. Piece of garbage. Oh. Anyways, Craft Haystack says go ahead, watch the second debate again, because it was very entertaining. It's going to go down in presidential history. But also bring your attention to this one website out there, 538.com. It's all spelled out, 538. It's run by the one, the only, Nate Silver. Nate Silver. Very analytical, very good with numbers. 2012 basically called the presidency, or basically called the election between Barack Obama and Mitt Romney down to the county in which it probably would go. And here we are. We have our red and our blue map of what's going on. Chance of winning in New York for Clinton, 99.6%. Trump, 0.4%. Has a lot to do with the fact that Hillary, in fact, was a senator for New York. Nothing to do with the fact that Donald Trump ran New York City into the ground. The great state of Maine, United States of America, 88% chance of going towards Hillary. Balanced in part by the fact that Portland, the biggest city in Maine, is probably 100% behind Hillary anyways. The outliers, rural counties, not so much. Anyways, go ahead and bore you with the fact that Florida's a swing state this year. Arizona might actually go to Hillary. New Mexico's probably going to go to Hillary. Oh my God. Oh, and Utah? Well, Utah's not so much anymore. But up until recently, it did actually look like Hillary might have a 50-50 chance of winning. Anyways, why is Craft Haystack boring you with these statistics? Because this video is all about facts. Kraft Haystack loves facts. He loves statistics. He loves all the boring things that you uneducated masses, the YTDC, don't like to do. 538, run by Nate Silver. Within a margin of error of like 0.5%, called the election. And this year, why would it be any different? We got what, 3 weeks to go? 85.5%, Trump 14.5%. Now this is not the popular vote. Excuse me. This is in fact the actual chances of winning. Right here, folks. And then we have a electoral college breakdown of where the election might go. It's all there, folks. And here we go. We have a timeline of where the election actually was. And that this is Donald Trump's only chance of winning was back July 30th, 2016, when he actually overtook Hillary Clinton by 2.2%.
Have you ever done those things? Have respect for me. And I will tell you, no, I have not. And I will I'm going to make our country safe.
What a scumbag.
We're going to have borders
Now,
in our country, which we don't have now. People are pouring
anyways,
into our country. And they're coming
Donald Trump is a scumbag. He just lied through his teeth
We're going to make America great
and said that he never forced himself upon a woman. We all know that's untrue.
It sounds harsh to say, but we have to build up the wealth of our nation. Right now, other nations are taking our jobs and they're taking our wealth.
Campaign team instructed him to pivot on the question of whether or not, even though it was all people could talk about for 48 hours, he decided to try and avoid the question and start talking about ISIS and our borders. He's a scumbag, piece of shit. God. Now, admittedly,
politics, policies, principles.
Going back
I never questioned their fitness.
to what old sis said, sanity is such a drag, said Kraft Haystack
I said starting back in June
a little over a week ago.
that he was not fit
She said
to
that
be president
Hillary
and commander-in-chief.
doesn't give a
and many
fuck
Republicans and
about
independents
Kraft
said the
Haystack.
Same thing.
Well,
What we all
Sisad was burning all the way.
today
Hey, Sisad,
is Donald
here's a
Trump
question.
about women.
with
What he
that
says about women,
$600,000
what he does
house
to women,
that old Bernie bought, his third house
the video
in Vermont,
doesn't represent who
that he
is.
went ahead and he bought as a senator.
I think it's
in Vermont.
anyone who heard it.
What was it, two months ago?
Who he is.
Who gives you any inclination that old Bernie gives a shit about you?
We've seen him insult women. We've seen him rape women on their
Kraft Haystack isn't in it for the fact that he has some sort of personal connection to either one of these candidates. Bleh. Certainly not that one. But not really this one either.
After the first debate
Why?
for nearly a week.
Is he going on the line for Hillary? Well,
Universe
it's
in
simple.
the harshest, most
Hillary Clinton
terms. So, yes,
has shown
Donald Trump.
throughout her career that she is
But it's
completely
not only
fit
women.
for the
It's not only
presidency.
this video
And Donald
that
Trump
questions about his
Not only is unfit to run a campaign, but he's also proved himself unfit his entire life to ever be president.
African-Americans, Latinos,
You all think that as a billionaire,
disabilities,
a successful person,
Muslims, and so
that
on.
losing almost $1 billion in 1995,
The question
you would want to put him,
country must answer
you would want to put our country in his hands.
who we are. That's
Pieces
why
of
to go
trash.
to your question.
None of you know what you're talking about.
Send a message. We all should. To
Well, some of
every
you do.
girl and indeed
Some of you have your head on straight.
that America already is great, but we are great because we are good,
But certainly
and we will respect.
not
one another.
SWW. SWW thinks that the
We will
earth is flat,
Celebrate our diversity.
even though he has nothing to
These
prove
are
because of
very
it.
important values to me because this.
Look
is
at
the
this.
America that
I've got
I
all
live
sorts of
and love.
statistics showing
I could pledge to you
that
today
Hillary won
this is the America
the first debate,
that I will serve if I'm
which
supposed
SWW said she
to
didn't.
become your president.
I've got all sorts of statistics here showing that Hillary won the second debate, which she rightfully did, according to every scientific poll out there.
It's just words, folks.
SWW ignored those facts, just like he ignores the facts that reptilians do not, in fact, exist, and that the Earth it's round. You are anyways.
The inner cities of our country, which are a disaster, education-wise.
It's not even worth getting upset about it. Anyways,
Every way possible.
Old Kraft Haystack
Americans. I'm going to help the Latinos.
is a political force to be reckoned with. He's smart. He knows who you should vote for.
The African Americans.
And he knows even if you're voting for whoever you want, whether or not that person's going to be elected.
When she was United States.
Why the hell some of you out there in the YTDC still not take old Kraft Haystack for his word? Namely, the fact that craft beer is the drink that all of you should be consuming at this point. Where has Donald Trump and malt liquor gotten you folks?
Election on Facebook. Millions and millions.
Trailer park in South Carolina.
As we said a moment ago,
the handkerchief over your face with a hole cut in it, making you look like you got a glory hole wrapped around your face.
On Facebook, Trump says the campaign has changed him.
Disgusting.
When did that happen?
Anyways,
so Mr. Trump, let me add to that. When you want
Kraft Haystack is a refined, consummate,
man, or did that behave
cultured individual.
until just recently? And you have.
And he has yet to see any of you in the YTDC prove
I'm not
that you are like him.
I am a person who.
That's fine. Kraft Haystack has always decided, excuse me,
This country.
that he's going to go it alone.
But that was-
He's going to go ahead, he's going to visit 538.
If you look at.
He's going to go ahead, he's going to watch the debate
And his was actually.
and know that this is going to go down as one of the worst debates in history by a Republican
In
candidate.
this nation. That's
Absolute fool.
So you can say any way you want to say it. But
Now, Kraft Haystack doesn't want to fool you folks.
Hillary Clinton
Hillary was not CH's first choice. She's probably not in his top 10.
Tonight. One of the women,
She's stiff.
a wonderful woman,
Got the whole emails thing.
was raped. At 12.
Too much Bill Clinton baggage. And
She represented God.
to people out there
She's seen laughing on two
who are veterans of this community
who was raped.
and do not want to vote for Hillary based on the fact that she did, in fact, vote for the Iraq War,
Words. I am absolutely. I
it's probably the best case for anyone not to vote for her.
Things
Be that as it may,
But what
she's still
Clinton did, he was
going to do much better for this country than any Republican president in recent memory has ever done.
Fined to one of the women, Paula Jones, who's also here tonight, and
Donald Trump,
that
he's horrible.
Hillary
He's
Clinton-
losing every single debate.
She talks about
He can't even formulate a goddamn sentence.
I think it's disgraceful. I
Still,
think she should
about
be-
99% of the YTDC still wants Trump.
Please hold the applause.
It's crazy.
Secretary Clinton.
It's sad. But again, like Haystack has always said, he's going to go it alone. He's not going to try and convince you that any of these statistics matter.
Campaign any way he chooses. He gets to decide what he wants to talk about.
Kraft Haystack doesn't like to use this word very often,
Our agenda.
but all of you continuing to vote Republican
We think can
based on your party,
a better life.
based on your shitty
That's
ideals,
his choice.
you're all
When
fucked.
I hear something like that, I am reminded of what my friend Michelle Obama advised us.
And
on.
thus, the Republican Party,
You go high.
by CH's standards, thought process, and conclusions,
If
is
this were just
in
about
fact
one
dead.
video, maybe what he's saying.
Not saying that the Democratic Party is any better off, but be that as it may,
conclusions at this
the Republican Party,
about whether or not the man in the video
just like the blueprint,
stage
is dead. Anyways, enjoy your night, folks. Old Kraft Haystack, loving this election, and we will see you on Election Day. Haystack,
family
out.
whose son Captain Khan died in the line of duty